tragic milestone in the coronavirus pandemic. Nationwide, an estimated 100,000 lives lost. That comes as many California communities begin to loosen up the restrictions. KPIX5's Len Ramirez live in San Jose, where there's a warning to slow down. Len?
Well, that's right. When Dr. Sarah Cody made the decision, the first decision really in the country to shelter in place back in March, it was seen as only a medical decision. But now, as pressure builds to open up more and more of California, economics and politics are increasingly creeping into the picture.
Positive tests increased by over 2,000.
While noting that the number of coronavirus infections is still going up in California, Governor Gavin Newsom is announcing plans to ease restrictions on the stay-at-home order practically daily. The latest had to do with allowing more retail and religious gatherings.
Those were statewide orders that were put out over the last few days, and you should expect more of those directives and guidelines to be put out over the course of the next few days.
However, the governor is leaving it to the counties to make up their own guidelines.
We want to prevent infections.
And in Santa Clara County, Health Officer Dr. Sarah Cody is not easing up.
The pace at which the state has made these modifications is concerning to me.
Speaking off camera to the Board of Supervisors, Dr. Cody made her strongest critique yet of the governor's approach and how the pace of reopening could be endangering lives.
The state modifications are being made without a real understanding of the consequences of what the last move has been.
Cody says Santa Clara County will remain one of the most restrictive in California. She argues that each new phase of reopening should be at least 2 weeks, preferably 3, after the previous phase began to gauge whether the loosening is causing infections to spike. It's a very measured approach supported by UC infectious disease specialist Dr. John Swartzberg.
Newsom is under a tremendous amount of pressure, not just economically, but he's under pressure from people just biting at the bit to have more in their lives. So it's that perfect balance that we're looking for that, of course, perfection can never be found.
It may be an increasingly hard sell in many parts of the state and county where people want to get back to at least near normal.
I am reflecting on a comment one of my constituents made to me recently, which was, you know, the reason this is so confusing is because it's so confusing.
And one of the reasons for the confusion is these two rules. You have the state rules and the county rules, but it is believed that generally the more strict rule is the one that people must follow, and the more strict rules occur here in Santa Clara County. Reporting live in San Jose, Len Ramirez, KPIX5.